Toyota is pursuing a multifaceted approach to reach its goal of becoming carbon neutral, which has the potential to be a winning strategy for the Japanese automaker. Toyota has been a pioneer in developing hybrid and plug-in hybrid vehicles ever since it introduced the industry-changing Prius in 1997. This achievement helped pave the way for the present frenzy surrounding electric vehicles. Nevertheless, despite its history, the Japanese brand has been reluctant to dive headfirst into the current trend of all-electric vehicles. So, what alternative solution does Toyota propose to comply with the stringent environmental legislation and the phase-out of fossil fuels? Before we dive in, smash the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first to see exciting content like this one. With that done, let's get started, and don't touch that dial. Automobile manufacturers continually seek innovative approaches to cut carbon emissions and increase performance as the world moves towards sustainable and environmentally friendly solutions. Toyota has been a pioneer in developing alternative fuel cars for a long time, and its most recent breakthrough, a hydrogen combustion engine, has the potential to crush the EV industry completely. Even though it is still only a prototype, Toyota executives feel that the engine holds enormous promise for the company, the industry as a whole, and for achieving carbon neutrality in a world that appears to be obsessed with fully electric vehicles. And back in 2021, after finishing the Fuji Tremendous Tech 24-hour endurance race, in which Akio Toyoda, the great-grandson of the founder of Toyota Motors, took turns driving with 5 other drivers, he said, "The ultimate goal is carbon neutrality. It shouldn't be about shunning hybrids and gas-powered automobiles in favor of pushing only battery-powered vehicles." His message right here was as loud as the engine's red line owl. Policymakers need to butt out of dictating battery electric automobiles as a result of a variety of other applied technologies. To some, Toyota's run on the slopes of Mount Fuji appeared to be a final determined fight for technology on death watch. However, today, Toyota believes the technological advances such as this could offer internal combustion and new lease on life, which would save jobs and the environment. The development of Toyota's fresh new engine began covertly in 2016. Since then, it has faced several obstacles. The cost of pressurized hydrogen fuel is high, and there are few recharging stations. On the other hand, Toyota is playing the long game with an eye on the goal that the Japanese government has set for the country to become carbon neutral in the year 2050. Toyota still has 30 years ahead of them. Toyota is uniquely positioned to make the most of the enormous 10 billion R&D war chest that the company possesses to hedge its bets over a wide range of emerging technologies. Toyota also wants the hybrid systems, which the company has invested billions of dollars in to have a longer lifespan. According to Toyota, an engine system comprises over 10,000 components, accounting for approximately 1/3 of all the parts that make up a vehicle. Not only do electric vehicles have a smaller number of parts, but also the assembly process takes less time. The most important concern is that a wholesale shift to EVs might wipe out swaths of suppliers and their jobs. This, in turn, might jeopardize the nation's entire supply chain. So, the hydrogen combustion engine that Toyota has developed is an exciting and groundbreaking development for the automotive industry. It has the potential to provide customers with a wide range of benefits, and it also contributes to the preservation of our natural resources. The hot 1.6-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine used in the GR Corolla and the GR Yaris has been modified to run on hydrogen instead of gasoline, which provides the vehicles with absolute power. A thick and armored fuel tank was necessary to store the highly combustible hydrogen gas. The engine has fuel injectors for gas rather than liquid, harder valves and valve seats, and connecting rods. Hydrogen is the most abundant element globally. This is only one advantage of hydrogen-powered vehicles over EVs. Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine can deliver greater power. Hydrogen fuel burns more cleanly than gasoline is the critical factor here, which enables a greater amount of power to be drawn from the fuel. In addition, the power output of the hydrogen combustion engine is further enhanced by the engine's design, which calls for a higher compression ratio than that of the conventional gasoline engines. When it comes to performance, the potential increase in power will bring many benefits. It may translate into faster acceleration, higher top speeds, and improved general competency on the highway or racetrack. Additionally, it may mean that the automobile engines will be smaller and lighter, leading to improved maneuverability and overall performance. One of the most notable benefits of the hydrogen combustion engine that Toyota developed is decreased pollution. Hydrogen-powered vehicles releases only water vapor into the atmosphere, making them significantly less polluting than conventional gasoline-powered automobiles. The combustion of hydrogen results in zero emissions of greenhouse gases, making it an excellent substitute for gasoline and diesel-powered vehicles, both of which emit harmful emissions that contribute to climate change and air pollution. Hydrogen combustion offers a potential solution to these problems. In addition, hydrogen fuel cells allow for more effective use of energy. They produce less heat and have fewer moving parts than combustion-based models, which results in additional reduction in the pollutants such models produce. Keeping this in mind, if hydrogen were used as a fuel source, it could be possible to reduce the carbon footprint left by the transportation industry, which is one of the most significant contributors to global warming. The enhanced range provided by Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine is a significant benefit of this technology. Hydrogen-powered vehicles can travel further than electric vehicles without a recharge, making them an appealing choice for individuals who need to conduct lengthy journeys without worrying about finding a charging station along the way. For instance, a single fuel tank in the Toyota Miura fuel cell car can carry the driver an astounding 402 miles. This starkly contrasts the vast majority of electric ones, which typically have a range of no more than 300 miles on a single charge. Because of this, it is now more possible for hydrogen-powered vehicles to be used for long-distance travel and in locations with limited infrastructure for charging electrical vehicles. Recharging a hydrogen-powered vehicle may be done in only a few minutes, substantially faster than recharging a battery-powered electric vehicle. This is one of the primary advantages of a hydrogen-powered vehicle. Hydrogen-powered vehicles can be refueled in about the same amount of time as a conventional gasoline vehicle, in contrast to electric vehicles, which must be charged for several hours before reaching their maximum capacity. The driver simply needs to visit a hydrogen filling station in the area to fill the tank, and the process takes only a few minutes to complete. This quick refueling period is particularly crucial for long-distance travel, during which drivers could be required to make frequent stops to refuel their vehicles. The hydrogen combustion engine is quite lighter than the traditional gasoline engine, which can improve performance and handling. This is mostly because it consists of fewer parts than a conventional engine. It does not necessitate a cumbersome transmission or exhaust system, essential components of conventional engine. In addition, the combustion of hydrogen results in a lower number of byproducts, which lessens the requirement for exhaust systems that are both huge and cumbersome. The hydrogen combustion engine is lighter, so it might deliver a more nimble and effective driving experience. This would be particularly advantageous for sports cars and other fast vehicles, in which weight reduction is essential to increase output. Historically, the high cost of hydrogen manufacturing has been a primary impediment to the broad acceptance of cars fueled by hydrogen. The cost of manufacturing hydrogen, on the other hand, has begun to reduce due to technological advancements and the growing acceptance of these advancements. It is anticipated that the price of hydrogen-powered vehicles will become more affordable in tandem with the declining cost associated with manufacturing hydrogen. Due to this fact, consumers may find hydrogen-powered automobiles to be more within their price range. Hydrogen-powered vehicles have the potential to have lower production and operating costs in the long run compared to battery-powered electric vehicles, BEVs, which require expensive batteries and charging infrastructure. This may cause a shift in the market toward this particular sort of powertrain, particularly in the markets where fuel is expensive or where renewable resources are abundant. Hydrogen-powered vehicles offer a distinct advantage over gasoline-powered vehicles in that, in comparison to gasoline-powered vehicles, hydrogen-powered vehicles can perform more effectively at high altitudes. This is because the air at high altitudes has a lower density, which can have a negative impact on the performance of gasoline engines because fuel combustion requires oxygen. In hydrogen combustion engines, oxygen is not required to burn hydrogen fuel. Rather, a chemical reaction creates water vapor and energy, which is then used to power the electric motor in the vehicle. This indicates that performance levels are unaffected by the air density at any given location. Because of this, motorists who live in or frequently travel through mountainous regions should consider purchasing one of Toyota's upcoming vehicles because they will be more reliable and efficient. The hydrogen combustion engine is also significantly quieter than conventional gasoline engines. This is because hydrogen combustion creates significantly fewer vibrations and is significantly smoother than the combustion process in a conventional engine. However, electric motors are inherently quieter than combustion engines, but people still love the old-fashioned roar. The new engine has reduced noise levels so that the automobile now has a pleasant sound, which will make the ride in the car more comfortable for the driver and passengers. Additionally, it can lessen the amount of noise pollution in the metropolitan areas, which can benefit people's health and the environment. In addition, because hydrogen engines operate more quietly, they make for a more immersive driving experience, which enables drivers to concentrate more intently on the road and the surrounding environment. Because hydrogen is a fuel with a higher energy density than gasoline, more energy can be recovered from less fuel quantity. In addition to this, in comparison to gasoline engines, hydrogen engines can function at higher temperatures, which further contributes to their overall efficiency. Drivers will enjoy a wide range of benefits due to increased vehicle performance. What do you think of Toyota's push toward hydrogen-fueled cars? Please let us know what you think in the comments section down below. That's all we had in store for you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content. Until the next one, peace. I'm out.